Good morning. Welcome to the channel. You know, some questions have come up about my car and then whether or not it's running. Well, let me show you. Yeah, I think it's running. Turbo is not making boost that's requested of it. It's making like 22 pounds, but it's still running. It's still running pretty good. As you can see, I'm in sport mode, dynamic. Just got up and gotten on the freeway, so still has power. It's not like crazy power, but it's still got power. The turbo itself is we don't know exactly what happened. It's on the car still, hasn't been pulled off. It just turns out that, look, I had two hybrid turbos. I had a pure 700 and a pure 850, well, what Jesse's calling now, but it was really, for me, it was a one-off 3582R core from Garrett in the stock frame, so hybrid turbo. Jesse's now making his own wheels for pure. He's making his own wheels, so it's called a pure 850 now. It's the same size wheels, very similar properties of the Garrett. Anyways, just kind of a full disclosure. I've purchased two turbos already. I purchased pure 700, and then I purchased the next hybrid, which was, like I said, GTX 3582. I purchased them from Pure. I had a relationship with Jesse, the owner of Pure. I was promoting him on social media, things like that, having a good time representing him. Have no ill things to say, nothing bad to say about Pure. It just, I wanted more. The racing at half-mile events was just addicting, and so I keep wanting more power. I know I have to stop at some point or get a different vehicle. So, but a full frame was really what I wanted to do. So now I'm waiting for the border to open. I have purchased my full frame already. I've purchased my kit. I've purchased my turbo. I've purchased the injectors for it. The only thing I have to still buy, I have 3 things or so to buy, plus labor. I have to still purchase a bigger intercooler. And I have to purchase clutches, so clutch pack from Datsun. I'm going to go with the Datsun setup, and I've already purchased the bigger injectors, so those are coming. Those are part of the package I already paid for. So anyways, and I'll have to do a different pump probably. Those are the main things I'm going to have to do, plus labor, of course, and I'll also get a plenum from IROS to have more airflow into the engine. So those are the things I'm going to do. Maximize the turbo, get some good power out of it, go run some more half miles. Hopefully a 190 or so. I've done a 180 in the small hybrid. And in the big hybrid I did a 180. In the small hybrid I did a 173. As you know, is exponentially harder to go faster. The faster you go, and especially at big speeds, the harder it is and the more power it takes. So I'm just waiting. I was waiting on a turbo kit. I paid for all this stuff back in February. First week of February, it's all been paid for, ordered, and everything's been back ordered. We've had problems with supplies, parts. Things are just back ordered. The border's still closed. My builder is in Canada. I live in San Diego. So since my builder's in Canada, I can't cross over. I could ship the car, but if we have no turbo yet, what's the point of shipping the car? So I'm just holding off. It might not have a turbo and kit on the car until next year. I haven't pulled this turbo off because I don't see the point. Because why pull it off, fix it, put it back on, then take it off again and put the big turbo on? It just doesn't make sense at this point. I've waited 7 months for the turbo and the turbo kit, I might as well wait another 7 months. I just don't see it happening before spring. I really hope to be done by TX2K, but we'll see how it goes. So anyways, I hope that helps. You know, I'm trying to give full disclosure. I wanted to give an update. People have been asking me, questioning what's going on with the car and the turbo. Look, when the turbo went, we pulled the turbo inlet out, or the turbo inlet. The only thing we didn't pull out was the actual turbo, but pulled the diaphragm off, checked the diaphragm wasn't torn. We were hoping that was it, because we thought maybe a boost leak. There was no boost leak. We did a leak down test. My builder had come out to support me for quarter-mile racing. So we did a leak down test. We pulled the inlet off. We pulled the diaphragm off. Nothing was wrong with any of those things. The only thing we haven't seen and looked at, the front half looks good, but the back wheel probably has a failure there. That's the guess. So maybe it got too hot. We don't know. We'll know more when we pull off the turbo. But again, what's the point of pulling the turbo when I don't have another kit to put on it? So anyways, hope you enjoyed this update. I just wanted to make it fairly brief, but I wanted to give an update because people have been asking. My turbo's making boost, but not boost enough to call it that it's good. It's just making subpar boost, like 22 PSI versus it was making 36. And that's the power we made when we went to the half mile and did 180. And that's approximately what I would expect it to do with the built engine. Don't have any issues running 36 PSI, 20 to 22. It's not worth running it anywhere. I mean, might damage the turbo more, who knows? But it's just not worth running it. I'm not going to get anything out of it. It's still got power. I'd say it's in the 500, 550 range. I don't know. It's still got power, just not like it had. And anyways, I just want to give an update. If you have questions, just reach out. I'm happy to help, happy to answer questions. No opposition to that here. You are very welcome to ask me anything. I've been very open and transparent with my build, my problems. Everybody has them, and I might as well tell you my experiences. I've learned from them. You can learn from my problems, my experiences. So that way you don't have to spend the money and fix the things that I've had to fix. You don't have to spend this money twice. Like I've had to get 2 intercoolers, 2 sets of injectors, 3 turbos I've purchased now, 3 turbos. So, you know, just ask me questions. I'm happy to help. If you have other questions, just go ahead and reach out to me on social media, or you can reach out here on YouTube. But social media is probably a better way to reach me. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.